Within the traditional martial arts such as Silat, Kung Fu, Capoeira, for thousands of years, humans have observed animals in their natural habitat and mimicked these movements of offense, of defense for their martial arts skills, but also how these animals will navigate within the natural terrain. And we can use these navigating techniques that we can take from animals like the tiger or the bear or even the frog or the monkey, and we can use these natural movements of their navigation in our fitness for conditioning, strength, and mobility. Let's go over 5 basic animal crawls that you can start doing today, and you can implement these into your fitness. And as martial artists or athletes, these are going to greatly help to improve your strength, your flexibility, your mobility, and maybe you'll even become as strong as a tiger or a bear or as fierce as these animals. If you're into these types of workouts, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the Martial Flex channel. And once we get through these 5 animal crawls, these locomotives, let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, kind of like your go-to. Let's get to the practice.
For our first crawl, we have tiger, or sometimes known as cat or beast. We'll get into the quadrupedal position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Elevate the knees off the ground about an inch. Crawl forward in a contralateral coordination. Left hand with right foot. Right hand with left foot. For a bit more of a challenge, try the tiger crawl backwards, still maintaining the contralateral coordination. For our second crawl, we have bear. Similar to the tiger, but extend the legs straight, still coordinating the crawl in a contralateral movement. Take your time, move slow, and we want to work on smoothing out our crawling techniques. For crab, our third basic crawl, the belly faces upward. Lift the hips off the ground, balancing on your hands and feet. Crawl forward once again with a contralateral technique. Feel the way the body shifts its balance as you're moving forward. And also again, for an extra added challenge, try the crab crawl moving backwards. Moving on to our fourth crawl is the frog, or the froggy crawl, sometimes I'd like to call it. Starting from a squat position, we're going to place the hands onto the ground in front of the body and kick the feet up and forward. Start off with the hips staying pretty low to the ground, but if you want a little bit more of a challenge on the frog, we could try to elevate the hips, which is going to put a little bit more of our body weight in the shoulders and give us a little bit more shoulder activity. Also, when you're ready, try the frog moving backwards. For the fifth and final basic crawl, we're moving to monkey. This is one of my favorites. This crawl moves the body in a diagonal direction. Place hands on the ground to the side, then kicking the feet off the ground towards the same side. When you're working the monkey crawl, you can work it in one direction, meaning just going all to the left, just make sure then that you also work it evenly, crawling monkey to the right. Or you can also work it in a diagonal kind of zigzag fashion as you're moving forward. And again, for that super extra little bit of a challenge, you can try the monkey moving backwards as well. It takes a little bit more focus and concentration in the beginning to get that one down. Once all 5 of these basic crawls are achieved, you got some good coordination and some smoothness and fluidity with each one of these crawls. It's fun to explore ways to transition from one crawl to another. Maybe trying to go from tiger and extend your way up to bear, or going from bear and then turning over into the crab, turning yourself back over into monkey, straightening it out back into froggy. Kind of get the idea. Just mixing and matching the different crawls, transitioning into each other. When we're working these transitions, you want to work on being smooth and fluid in your crawls and transitions. Just enjoy the movements, enjoy the process, and have fun. And you'll begin to not only experience the benefits of these crawling techniques, but pretty soon you'll start realizing that they also give you one heck of a workout. Hey, thanks so much for joining me in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a quick comment below, and subscribe to the Marshall Flex channel. And I'll see you back here for our next practice.